Hey everybody, and welcome back to Vinyl Talk with Tavis. And I'm Tavis. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this channel. It's been a while since I've done a video. I think the last one I did was for Halloween, I think. And I posted, I think, an instrumental version of a song that I recorded a while back called A Day in the Life of a Fool. But let's do some catching up, I don't want to get too emotional, so I have a little glass of wine here. This is Always Be wine, and yes, it's opened already. I think I was drinking this on a previous video, but it's really good. This last week, I went home to be with my parents. If you're familiar with what's going on, my dad is in pretty bad health. So my sister does a lot of the physical work, and because I'm here in Missouri and she lives close by. So I wanted to go home and take some of the load off of her and help my dad out as much as I could. And if you have parents, well, you have to have parents because you're alive, right? Take the time to tell your mother and father how much you love them. I never really thought that it would get to a point to where I would be the adult and my dad would be the child. So in this situation, my dad is dealing with some serious health issues. Cancer is something that is just, it's an awful thing. And I've cried and spoken to people, but all you can do is just do the best you can and help them in their situation. And that's what me and my sister has done, or that we continue to do. And so even also her children, she has 2 children. She has a 19-year-old boy and a 4-year-old daughter. And they are extremely helpful. That's why this video is dedicated to them. It's amazing what a 4-year-old girl, it's amazing what a 4-year-old can do. She is extremely helpful. She gets wheelchairs, she gets shoes and socks and all these things that, we take for granted. Like, she does this. We'll get to the music in a moment. But when I was home, my dad asked me to go to the store and get some things for him. And so I get into the car and she's running out the door and she says, Uncle Tavis, you forgot your mask. And sure enough, I had forgotten my face mask to wear in the store. And she's so observant and aware of what's going on, and she knows exactly what you're about to do. If you're going down the hallway, she'll turn on the light. If you're going into the bathroom, she'll open the door. It's amazing how smart this young girl is. But then again, I'm not very surprised because she comes from very good stock. But if you are a person who believes in prayer, if you're a prayer warrior out there, or if you believe in just positive vibes, just please send some toward my family. I think we would definitely not turn it down. So this has been a very trying week, and it's been a trying year with everything that's going on, with the COVID-19, the election situations, my father's illness, being a teacher, teaching online, changing schedules. Kids are now coming back into the classroom next week for the specials classes, mine and the art teacher. And so we're just trying to maneuver our way through this constant change that was never before. Usually at this time, I'm preparing for winter programs, practicing children for speaking parts, getting costumes, gathering parents for decorations and getting my teachers to help me with props and stage decor. But this year is totally different. And so keep us in your prayers. We're going to get through this situation eventually, you know. Trials come to make us strong. That's what I've always heard. And the older I've gotten, the more I rely on those old phrases of wisdom, and they keep me going throughout the day. So again, if you're a prayer warrior, thank you so much for your prayers, and I appreciate you very much. I appreciate all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for watching. So let's get into this thing. Today's video is about some VCLT that I received from a wonderful gentleman. You need to subscribe to him. I think he is just absolutely marvelous. Now, Davis, you're probably watching this and you're saying, oh, no, no, no. You know, there are personalities that you're just kind of drawn to on YouTube. So I'm in this vinyl community, as they say, and I watch certain people, and sometimes I don't comment, but their videos are really, really intriguing and very interesting. And Davis Winchester is, and I'll have the link below, and also you'll see the name on this video. He is a doctoral student. So he's a teacher like myself, but he does university teaching. But he's working on a doctorate in music and African American studies. I don't know how that works, Davis. Forgive me if I'm not saying it correctly. But the way that he has integrated music and African American studies is quite amazing. And his YouTube channel, his personality is very, very, he has that youthful academic style about him. You know that he's serious, but yet he has a way to be easygoing and carefree, and he has a family, and he's had some situations in the past that he's had to overcome, and probably still overcoming, as we all are. And he's just a great young man. And so he was interested, or he has been interested in my Instagram page and my YouTube channel, and he sent me some VCLT. So I'm going to open that in a little while. But first, I went to a wonderful record store in Fort Smith, Arkansas, which is close by where my parents live, called River Valley Records. And I've showed some music that I bought there before. So while I was taking care of my dad, I just took a trip to this record store, and I found 2 albums that I'm so happy about. First of all, I found some Cheesecake, if you know what I'm talking about. The Ohio Players, Mr. Mean. Look, look at that. Okay. This artwork, the picture alone, I'm like, listen, I've never heard this album before in my life. I'm not aware of any hits on this particular release. But after I opened it and listened to it on my very cheap turntable at my parents' house, me and my little niece had a blast listening to this. And I have a picture of her holding this album, and she has her hands over her eyes. But she was like, Uncle Tavis, how come that lady doesn't have any clothes on? I was like, that's a story I'll talk to you later about, okay? You know what I'm talking about. So this is a 1977 release. It was sealed, and it's so sealed that when I opened it, this happened. But I'm still happy. The album sounds great. Mr. Mean. It's just, just good 70s disco, R&B, funk. I think this band is from Dayton, Ohio, hence the name, the Ohio Players. They did the song in 1975 or 1976, Roller coaster. Oh yeah. Roller coaster. Awesome record. Awesome album. Kids, vinyl community, do y'all have this record? Or do you own any albums by the Ohio Players? Wow. What a classic. What a treasure. What a treasure. And then as I kept digging at River Valley Records, I came upon this. Culture Club's Color by Numbers. 1983. Boy George and his friends and his lover at one time. Hey. Well, come a chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Loving will be easy if you come and collide my dreams with gold and green, with gold and green. Every day I'm drinking wine. No, that's not true. That's not true. But this is a great, great record. I was so happy to see this. It is in top-notch, A+, mint, just without it being opened. I would say it's in mint condition on Epic Records. It's just shining like brand new money, kiddos. Oh, man. And my little niece, she absolutely loved Karma Chameleon. When that harmonica. Do y'all have this? This just brings back the days, the innocent days of the early 80s. Man, we were so naive. Could we not have known that Boy George? Could we not have known? Good looking guy though. Very good looking guy. Great looking guys. Awesome band, awesome music, brings back the 80s. I just love the 80s. I love the 70s and the 80s. I'm a 70s and 80s boy. I was born in 72. So, in 83, I was 11? Yeah, I was 11 years old. And I was like, who is this guy with all this makeup on? Now I know, okay? Now, while I was at home, I ordered a Christmas record, okay? And it came in. I knew it was going to be in today when I came home. And you'll never guess what it is. You'll never guess. I was so wanting this. It is Frank Sinatra's 1957 album, A Jolly Christmas from Frank Sinatra. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Jingle Bells by itself, the first song on here it's just, you hear that, like right now it's playing. We have radio stations playing Christmas music right now. So I'm going to open this up right now. And are you all buying Christmas music right now? Dolly Parton has a brand new Christmas album that should be out pretty soon. It's already out on Spotify, but it's going to be available on vinyl, and I'm going to get that. I can't wait to get Dolly Parton's new Christmas album. But I've never owned this Frank Sinatra album, so let's watch it. Let's watch me open it together. Man, I just love Frank Sinatra. I've been on this Frank Sinatra kick for a long time now. It's on Capitol Records. A Jolly Christmas from Frank Sinatra. I have not listened to the entire album, everyone. I just know of jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride. I'm going to take off this paper right away. Sorry, kiddos. Those of you who don't like me taking off the wrapping, I'm taking it off, and I'm going to put it in a very safe, secure outer covering. Okay? That's just a classic cover. Man, if I could find this in a thrift store, I would just hang up the album just in my room. I'm in the process of hanging up a lot of posters and Christmas albums in my bedroom, like when I was a teenager. You know, am I going through a midlife crisis? No, I love what I love. Yeah, I love what I love, and I love pictures of the artists that I love so dear. I want to have their pictures in my room. Teenager, 20s, 30s, 40s, I don't care. I want to have a picture of my favorite artists in my room. So far, I have Chaka Khan, Miles Davis, Frank Sinatra, and hopefully some more Frank Sinatra. Do you all have this? Oh, man. It's on Amazon. Check it out. I can't wait to play it tonight. Tonight is the night. Okay, now, I don't want this video to be too long. So here is the wonderful VCLT from Davis Winchester. Please check out his channel. I've semi-opened it. I don't know what's inside. He said it's not much, but I'm like, hey, anything that's free is good for me, okay? So let me see what we have here. Thank you so much, Davis. Davis, you don't realize how much I enjoy your channel. You're just so easygoing, and you just seem like a guy that I would love to hang out with and have a glass of wine, or, you know, just to chill out and talk about music. You know, you're so cool, man. And you have this intelligence, this academic way of speaking, but yet you're still down to earth, you know, because I guess you've been through some things, and you're just a down home homeboy. You know what I'm talking about? And I love it. Okay, so I don't know anything about this that I see here, but this is Les McCain, Hustle to Survive. Now, I'm not familiar with this, Davis. Oh, that ring light's not helping me out at all. I'm not familiar with Les McCann. Is it McCann? Yes, and it's a promotional DJ copy. And it's on Atlantic and looks in very, very good condition. Thank you so much, Davis. Man, what year did this come out? 1975? Are you all familiar with Les McCann? I'm calling him Davis McCann. Man, thank you so much. I mean, I love finding out about new artists through VCLT. Then he sent me Walt Bolden. And I'm not familiar with Walt Bolden either. And I'm not sure when this came out. I don't know if it's soul, or is it African music, or I'm not sure. 1978. I feel so dumb all of a sudden. I don't know these people. Child, you know, you're never too old to learn something new. My dad told me that when I was home. Never too old to learn something. Now, here's Michael Henderson in the Nighttime. Now, I am familiar with Michael Henderson, but I don't know too much about his music. So this is going to be a fresh, tingling sensation to my ears. Thank you, Davis. Thank you, Davis, man. I'm going to be up a long time tonight. I'm going to be spinning me some new music. And then he has sent me George Benson, Weekend in LA. I think this is a double LP set. Davis, you know what? I have this, but it's an awful copy. There's a lot of skips. So, man, this is an upgrade. Man, I am so happy. This has the song on Broadway. Oh, man. Davis, thank you. Man, look at George Benson back in the day. Wasn't he a cool papa? Good-looking guy. Still good-looking guy. I'm so proud. Davis, you have made my night. I am so proud. I treasure this. Well, everybody, that's all of the music I have to share with you today. I thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. If I don't see you before then, I'm sure I will, though. Hope you're having a great day. I have great music around me. I have my Frank Sinatra. I have my George Benson. I'm doing really good. And I have Culture Club, Boy George. Life is good when you have great music around. Whatever you're going through, it won't last always. I'm speaking to myself. Thank you, everyone, for your prayers. Keep my family in your prayers. Thank you for watching my channel, and to all of my great subscribers. I think I have 2,600 subscribers. Never thought that I'd be talking to 2,600 people. I'm sure I'm not, but thank you for hanging tough with me, and I appreciate you so dearly. And as always, with music and with great VCLT by fantastic YouTubers. Be inspired and stay inspired.